Everybody, for those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before we get going, just a quick note about text messaging in Altspace. Altspace made it possible recently for us to pause messaging. So I find the messages very disturbing myself, like when I'm, performing up here and suddenly I get a text, it's like hitting a wall. So I have those turned off. This means that any text messages that you send me, I'm not going to receive until after the show, so I won't be able to respond until later. All right, so please keep that in mind. If you do need to reach us, really the best possible way is to join our Discord, and you'll find the address on this beam below me right here. All right. Also, listen, we film our events. If you notice, we have Ravenhall floating up there, and if I can draw your attention to that microphone icon in the lower left, all right, I like to leave that open during events like this because I like to be able to hear you guys laugh. I like being able to interact with you. But if you're going to be having like a conversation or something that's maybe better suited for the campfire, you might notice that one of our moderators or my producer turns that microphone button to red. If that happens, don't take it personally. Please understand that you can still participate by pressing on that pink cheek smiley face, and then your emoji panel opens up, and you'll have a wide variety of options with which to express yourself, right? And I'll leave it to you to choose which one is the most appropriate. But if I could, I'd like to reserve this one, all right? Because this is by far the most distracting. I think we can all agree, a giant hand sticking out of your head. But please keep in mind we are recording. So if you're standing near the camera and maybe you're typing, or maybe my personal favorite, last week I was editing the show, and there was somebody standing on the camera, and they kept going like this. They kept going. And you know what I started thinking? I'm like, man, how bad is it? Is it really that bad out there? That's gonna tell me, All right, so here we go. All right, so now I've hosted over 600 events in Altspace, and in that time, the question I've been asked the most is, why are we here? So I like to start out by asking you guys that question, and if you could, the answer is right here, right below my podium. So everybody, why are we here? Let me hear it.
Sorry.
Feed a shark.
Feed a shark. Somebody else said it's shark time. All right, we can do a little bit better than this. The answer is right here, at this time with enthusiasm. Why are we here?
Feed
Shark.
Feed a shark.
All right, it's shark time is not the answer. It's right here, in front of this podium, right here. Why are we here, everybody? Let's hear it.
Feed a
shark.
Feed a shark. That's right. I'm starting to get really worried about the educational system. It was really starting to get concerned. All right, everybody. Now, that's right. We're here to feed a shark. Now, in order to do that, I'm going to have to bring out my friends because my friends happen to be sharks. You guys want to meet my friends? Everybody, yup. Really? Oh, maybe you guys don't really want to meet them. Dusty, you hear that? They don't want to meet you. I'll ask them again. Do you guys want to meet my friends? Come on, wake up, drink some coffee, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, let's hear it from my friends, Melvin, Buster, and Fang. Come on up, guys. There we go. Now, these are my friends, and they're looking good now. They are, because they've been eating a lot in recent weeks as we've been running the show. But before that, I was running like 10 events a week in Altspace, and in that time, I couldn't help figure out a way to get people to help me feed a shark. Just couldn't do it. And then we learned that, listen, it's not enough to expect you guys out of the goodness of your hearts to help me feed a shark, right? It's not enough to expect you to help me save the environment one shark at a time. No, you guys need some motivation. Now, when you came in today, you may have noticed in the lobby up on one of the marquees, we have a 12-piece world building kit. That's our prize. That's what we're giving away. Those of you are all running out now to take a look. That's right. You can win that on our show today. But in addition to that, you can also win this Ravenhall Events coffee mug right here. Wait, what was that? Somebody yelling out. Somebody yelling out? No. Okay, got some background noise there, Gavin. Gavin, I'm going to go ahead and mute you just a second. There you go. You got some strong background noise there. Right? So just keep in mind. All right, so now we're giving away, so that's 2 kits for 13 prizes altogether. So if you're new to world building, you're going to have a chance to win an aquarium-themed world building kit. You could put an aquarium in your home space, in the worlds that you're working on, or you could be like, Courtney did this really great world where there's, it's like you feel like you're really small, and it's like a giant room, and like on this counter, there's the giant fish tank. Really, really creative piece. If you guys get a chance to see it, check it out. It's a really good job. All right, so so we're hoping you're going to want these kits enough to be a volunteer on today's show.
Hey, Rob.
Now, in order to do that, what you have to do is just aim your pointer that's coming out of your right hand right at Sharky's nose, right there in front of my podium. You may need to come down on the railing to do it, but if you aim it, then you're going to get a spinning target. And then if you squeeze and release your trigger one time, what's this in the back there?
They put
53 and Frithy and 53. Hey guys, what's going on?
Sorry.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's it can throw me off, and I wanted to
Sorry.
put footage there. All right, everybody. So if you want to be a volunteer on today's show, just go ahead and point Trucky's nose and squeeze that trigger and enter your Altspace username. There you go, everybody. All right. So hopefully, let's see. Now, while we wait for you guys to fill that out, right? If you're having any trouble in Altspace, like somebody's giving you a hard time in a campfire, or maybe somebody's trolling your events, maybe somebody's stealing your work, maybe somebody's scheduling their events right over yours, and you've had enough, just send them a come visit. And they'll come in here. My friends will get to eat, and Altspace will be a better place. We'll take care of that for you. All right. So now, yeah, excellent. All right, cool. So what we're going to do now, right, is you're going to notice that let's see here, we're going to notice a raise hand button is going to appear on your lower right as if by magic. Now, if you want to be on the show, you go ahead and you click that raise hand button, and you're going to get on my list. All right. Now that's going to turn blue, and you don't have to worry about it. The only thing we ask is that if you're going to come up as a volunteer, please be able to keep your microphone open. It makes things a lot easier. All right. So let's see. We have 6 people on the menu already. Anybody else want to help me feed a shark? Just go ahead and press that raise hand button. All right, but Melvin, Buster, and Fang, you guys want to hear our specials today? Let's look at our menu and see who we have. All right, we got 8 people up here, so we've got quite the selection. All right, let's see. We have Fierce. Fierce has been on before. Let's have Fierce up. All right, let's see who else do we have. We have Gage 5278. All right, and we also have Agent Fraggle, I think is the name. There we go. I can see the full name. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Oh, my volume just dropped down. Hang on, everybody. I'm having a slight technical issue there. There we go. Oh, that's better. Okay, there we go. Very cool. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to extend these bridges out here. And the people I just called, come on up, but please wait for the bridges to fully extend. All right. There we go. This way we don't want to see anyone get hurt or anything. All right. And if you have to recenter, do it now, because if you recenter when you press down and you recenter and if you do it on stage, you can end up back in the audience like this. And this is awkward for everybody. How's it going, Milkman? You enjoying the show? There we go. All right, cool. All right, here we go, everybody. All right, here we go. We're going to pull back our bridges now and take a moment to get to know everybody. All right, now let's see. Fierce, you've been on the show before, right?
Yeah, I have. Huh?
How'd you like it?
I met Buster. It was nice
What'd you
for
think?
a second.
It was nice for a second.
The first second was nice.
The first second was nice.
Well, yeah. After that, at least he's fed.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's what we're here. I don't know if you noticed that, but that's what we're here to feed a shark. All right, let's see. All right, now let's see. We also got Gage 52787. Is that a family name?
No.
No. How long have you been around Altspace for, Gage?
You got it.
I can't remember.
You can't remember. All right, that's cool. Am I pronouncing your name right?
Yes.
What do you think? Is this your first time at the show?
Yeah, at this one, but I've gone to
what do you
your
think so
different
far?
events.
Oh, cool.
I
What do you think of the show so
I like
far?
it.
You like it? All right, cool. Hey, Agent. Okay. Yes. Yes. Oh, maybe. All right. Hang on 1 second. Just hang on 1 second. We got to get to know Agent Fraggle here. Agent Fraggle, how long have you been around Altspace for?
Since the Gear VR days of
Oh, wow.
when it
Long
first
time.
started. Yeah.
So you've done everything there is to do, and you've chosen this as a way to go out. You've been to the show before, so you know what it's all about. What do you think?
Yeah, once before, actually.
Yeah. How'd you like it?
It was really entertaining, to be honest.
Good. I'm so glad. You heard that, everybody? It's really entertaining. You heard that? It's not like a
It was actually like a
that, honestly.
real. No, it felt like a real game show. I mean, it is a real game
But
show.
you do realize this is VR. None of this is real.
Don't tell me that.
All right, everybody, come
The
on
shark,
up this
John.
ramp here. If
Don't
everybody
tell
come
me
up
the
this
sharks
ramp-
aren't real. Next thing
Follow
you're gonna
me.
say
Well,
Santa
they're virtual
isn't.
sharks. All right, so now if everybody picks out a yellow X to stand on, if you just click that consent button right in front of you, that would help an
I
awful
already
lot.
met Buster, so
Consent.
sorry.
Yeah, try. Give Melvin a try. There you go. Click that consent button there for an insurance company. Minor formality. Yeah,
Right,
and stand
right.
on that yellow X. All right. See anybody having any trouble with that? Let's see. All right, we got Agent Fraggle. Oh, everybody's checked in. Good. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to raise up these glass enclosures to make everyone feel safe, secure, and comfortable. All right. Now, just a friendly reminder, any attempts to escape will immediately disqualify you from our events. And while I'm told that's excessive, I think it's excessive when you guys deny my friends a chance to eat. All right, that's animal cruelty, and I'm
tease
not
the
going to
shark.
stand for it. Yes. Now, the way this is going to work is we're going to ask our volunteers a question. All right, and don't worry, there's no right answers here. There are only those answers that convince our audience that you deserve to live more than the person next to you. All right, that's it. It's pretty easy, right? So, the way we're going to do this is the audience has the power to vote for you. All right, so you're going to notice that a number has just appeared above your head. All right, now if our audience likes Fierce's answer, when we ask Fierce a question, you can click on Fierce's nameplate. Pretty easy. That's all you have to do there. And let's say that Gage 52787 has an even better answer than that, and you're very impressed, and you want to go ahead and change your vote. You can change your vote at any time, as everybody's demonstrating right now. You see all the numbers going up. It'll adjust accordingly until we lock in our votes. All right, now let's see here. Fierce, are you ready for your question? I'm going to start out with you. Fierce, looking around. You ready for your question?
Of course.
Okay, good. All right, well, if you look out in the distance, you're going to see the Ravenhall Sea-Lab. Now, we do all kinds of important scientific research over there, and our lead researcher, Dr. Starling, right, he's more than just a scientist, right? He's also a writer, and he's written something. It's an international, right, let's see, it's an international spy mystery romance cookbook, okay? The thing is, he needs a title. He needs a snappy title. So let's hear it, Fierce. What should we call this thing?
How to spice a shark.
How to spice a shark. Okay, there you go. Somebody in the audience said they like that. That's good. All right, Gage 52787. What should we call this amazing literary work? That's an action thriller romance cookbook. You feel put on the spot, Gage?
Huh?
Do you feel put on the spot?
Kind of.
Good, good. I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm rooting for the Sharks. I did say they were my friends. I was pretty clear on that point. All right, so give us a title.
Why can I not think right now?
Because you're under pressure. It's not like you're like, listen,
Yes.
it's not, relax. It's not like your life depends on this. I mean, it kind of does, you know. But, you know, just take, you know what we'll do? We'll give you a minute to come back.
Bang.
Agent Fraggle,
right.
let me ask you, what should we call this amazing work?
All right, this might be outdating people, but Mr. and Mrs. Sith saute in
Okay.
Washington.
There you go. All right, I like it. All right, Gage, back to you. You got a title for us. Oh, your friend has got a lot of friends in the audience. Yeah.
Thanks.
How? I think
Freedom
this would be how
Okay.
to how to
How to?
kill, cook, and eat a shark.
Okay. Wow. Ooh. Oh, I don't think that's. Ooh, Buster, did you hear that? That's messed up. Don't worry, we're gonna take care of you. All right, everybody, take a moment to think about which answer you like the best. All right, because we're gonna lock in our votes really soon. Let's see how we're all doing. All right, Gage, we got Fierce going on. We got the numbers going all over the place. All right, we're gonna lock in our votes in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. So if you're clicking on them now, they're not gonna register. Let's see how we did, everybody. All right, look, it looks like Gage. Let me ask you something. Do you have any plans later? Gage?
A little
have any
glitchy there.
Okay, a little
Can't-
glitchy. That's okay.
Oh, that,
Does
you're good now.
Does anybody know where you are? Very important. Does anybody know where you are right now? Anybody? Anybody know where you are right now? It's very important.
Mister knows.
I do.
Simple yes. Simple yes.
Yeah.
Or no.
He's right
Yeah, all right, but Fierce,
beside
you
me.
got problems
Yeah,
of your
I'm
own right
in.
now, Fierce.
I'm in. I can find space.
Okay, do me a favor,
wow.
Gage. Give me like the
Glass.
best scream you can. You give me like the best scream you can give me right now. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, those of you that haven't been here before, we need to have a little discussion. All right. When we first worked on this event, the admins were kind of horrified by it, and I had to assure them that that effect that you just saw. Well, I had to assure them that that's just seasoning. That's all that is. That's all it's ever going to be. All right. So if you enjoy the show today and you're back at the campfire and and you're talking about what a nice time you had today at Shark Time, I want you to please
I'm
remember
okay,
that's
you know.
just seasoning. That's all it is. That's all it's ever going to be. And you didn't see nothing. All right, we're going to be clear on that point. And listen, we have to add that in because most Altspace avatars are delicious. They are, but some avatars, like myself, they have the green name tags above their head, and it gives them kind of a nasty, kind of a gross, minty aftertaste. It's disgusting. So we have to add that in just to make it more appetizing, my friends. That's all that is. All right, just so we're clear on that point. All right, it looks like we have an opening, so let's see if we can have somebody up. Let's clear our scores out here. All right, and as we move into round 2, and let's see who else we have. Who else are we going to have up here? Let's see. We have Agent Fraggle's already up here. All right. We have let's see. Let's have let's see. Squeaky Eye. All right, let's have Squeaky Eye. Squeaky Eye, you out there?
Yay!
Yay.
That's me.
Okay, did you check Squeaky, did you check in with Sharky first?
Yes. How do I do
You
that?
did. All right, cool. How do you do that? You click on Sharky's nose and you put it in your username.
Oh yeah. I did that.
You did that? All right, cool. All right, excellent. All right, now to extend these bridges, why don't you come on up here, and if you need to recenter, now's the time. Because if you try that on stage, you end up back in the audience, which is awkward for everybody. All right, we're coming out there. We're coming out there. Here we are.
There
Come
you
on
go.
up. Let's take a moment to get to know you. I like your jacket. It's very fancy.
Oh, well,
All
thank
right, here
you.
we
Thank
go.
you.
All right, now let me ask you this, Squeaky Eye. How long have you been around Altspace for?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. You're telling me this is your first event?
Like 20 minutes or so.
Oh, wow, that is way too fresh.
This is my first time being on this thing.
Hold on a second. Should we throw him back, everybody? Can we throw him back?
No, that's fresh
No?
meat.
All right, so we're going to go with you.
like
We're
it?
gonna go with you, Squeaky. Come on, follow me up here. All right, just come up
All
this
right.
ramp here. You can make it. You can
It's
do it.
just a
Teleport's not going to
guppy.
work. You got to kind of push on that left thumbstick there. There you go.
I'm
All right.
coming.
Now come on up. Come on up here and come around this tank here and stand on this yellow X for me. If you would. Stand on that yellow
All
X.
right.
And just press that consent button, a minor formality for our insurance company.
Press here to
There you
consent.
go. All right. There we go. Looks like you're all checked in.
Okay.
Now listen, I don't want you to feel left out, so I'm going to give you a glass enclosure of your very own. There you go. You feel safe?
Whoa. I see what happened to the
Feel
last
safe?
contestant.
Yeah. Do you feel
Little bit.
Yeah, there was that. But you feel safe and secure?
Yeah, I could say so. Yeah, that's great.
All right, good. All right, that's good to know. All right, we're going to open up our votes, and we're going to begin with our second question. And this time, we're going to start with Agent Fraggle. Agent Fraggle,
boy.
are you ready for your question?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, let's see what we have here for you. All right, now, recently we've been asked to be on the Simulation Nations podcast this month, and it sounds like a lot of fun. It really does. All right, but Sharky, he wants to dress up for the occasion. All right, he's really putting a lot of thought into it, and I was wondering if maybe you could help me explain to Sharky why he would look absolutely ridiculous in a
Hello?
tie.
He would look absolutely ridiculous in a tie because he doesn't have a neck, and
See,
if
that's
he,
what I said.
yeah, he doesn't have a neck, and if he wants to swallow something, it's gonna put pressure on his neck muscles, and yeah, there you go.
Exactly. You see that, Sharky? That's what I'm talking about. All right, that's why you're gonna look. Don't swim away from me when I'm talking to you. All right. Well, that's okay. You're fine. You can spend the show over there. That's just fine. All right. Everybody, Sharky's gonna have a moment right now. It's fine. All right. Now, Squeaky Eye, let me ask you. You can help me out here by explaining to Sharky why he'd look ridiculous in a tie.
Yeah. Listen, he will look so ridiculous because what'll happen is the tie will go around his waist and it'll hang and it'll look like he has a little dong. I mean, you don't want it to
Okay,
look like
wait,
he's
hold
having a
on,
little
hold on,
pee-pee
hold on,
on
hold
around
on,
because it'll
hold
be
on,
like
hold on,
hanging
hold on.
and
Listen.
dangling.
Listen.
Hey, keep
I
it
don't
PG.
hold on, Squeaky Eye. Hear me out here. I don't like editing. I don't like it. When I think about editing, my hand gets very shaky. All right, and I have to remind you that this is a nice family show. Because what's more wholesome than
wait
feeding
a
a
minute.
shark? What is more wholesome than feeding a shark, people? I ask you. All right, people bring their moms here. My parents are in the audience right now, Squeaky Eye. I want you to think about that. You think about what
Well,
you
you
did.
just got to
Now,
brush it
Fierce.
away then. He just has
All
to
right,
brush it away.
We're moving on. We're moving
Well, what
on.
I'm saying.
Fierce. Let me ask you, Fierce. Why would Sharky look absolutely ridiculous?
Yeah, I
in a
just
tie?
had a look. I have like a Thai menu right by me, and there was no shark on the menu. So sorry,
Oh,
there's no
clever.
shark in Thai
Ooh.
menu.
Oh, clever. I like that. Boy. All right, that's cool. All right. Well, apparently, Squeaky has answers too. All right. Everybody, take a moment to think about which contestant's answer you liked the best. All right.
Me.
Was it Agent Fraggle? Was
Come
it
on, he
Squeaky
doesn't have a
Eye?
neck.
Or
He doesn't
was
have
it
a neck.
Fierce?
You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, let's see here. All right.
Oh, he
All
doesn't
right,
got
we're
a neck. He doesn't got a
A
neck.
moment. Wow, everybody. Side note, right? I've been waiting for this a while. Do you guys know that I have 1,000 friend requests? It just happened right now. I guess my
Oh,
theory is not
dear.
true. I always had this theory that when I reached 1,000 friend requests, my avatar would float up beyond the skybox, and I would float back down in the campfire with a golden tag. But I'm still here. Oh wait, 1,001. Yep, I was wrong. I just want to say that publicly on record. I was
how do
wrong.
you do a
gotta
friend
do more
request?
research. All right, let us lock in our votes right now and see how we did. All right, here we go.
I'll figure it out.
Hi,
Let's see here.
everybody.
Oh, Agent Franco.
Hi,
Oh, that's so
everybody.
sad. Let me ask you, Agent. Does anybody know where you
Aw.
are right now?
No, they don't.
No. Don't.
You were the
Excellent.
prettiest
Can you give me
one
a
up
good
here.
Scream? All right, here,
Sure.
give me a good scream. Whoa, hang on a
I
second.
will.
Whoa, I'm in the audience. Hang on a second. Whoa, the controls.
Hey,
are
that's
nuts. How do you get
embarrassing
out
for
here?
everyone.
Look at that. Yeah, oh, that's terrible. I can't even find my fly button. Okay, here we
You
go.
doing autographs?
My Guardian just went absolutely nuts. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's got to do with those 1,000 friends thing. You think? Maybe.
I think so.
1,001.
Yeah,
There
maybe
you
that's
go.
probably it, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Hang on. All right. So why don't you, for Agent Fraggle, give us a good
Yes.
scream on your way out? Oh, that's a good one. That's really good. All right, everybody.
That
Now,
actually
if you're
sounded
coming
like she's in a roller
in
coaster.
late-
I want to go there. It sounded fun.
It did. All right. If you're coming in late, everybody, what was that you just saw?
Nothing.
What was that?
Seasoning.
Shark?
It was
Really?
seasoning,
No,
guys.
you weren't listening. It's just seasoning. I'm counting on you guys to help me raise awareness. All right?
It's just
Make everybody
seasoning.
aware of that. All right, now everybody, we are going to go into our third round now. And as we do, when you came in, you may have noticed that there's a Patreon sign in the lobby. There's a buy us a coffee link right there. And that's because we are trying to raise money to put on more interactive experiences like this one for all of you. All right. In addition to that, a portion of what we collect is going to go to the Bimini Shark Lab. They do great work to raise awareness about some of the environmental challenges facing sharks in our oceans today. And and it's just a good thing to do. We want to thank you all for letting us, contribute to that. And also, even if you just come to our events to support us by following us on YouTube, it really helps us a lot. All right. So we just want to take a moment to thank all of you. All right, everybody. We're going to start out with Squeaky Eye. Squeaky Eye, are you ready for your question? All right, let's clear our votes out here. All right. Here we
PG,
go.
right? This is PG, right? PG.
Yeah, I prefer. I don't like doing editing, Squeaky Eye. I
Great.
appreciate that. All right. So you ready for your question there? All right. Cool. All right. Well, let's see here. What do we got here? This kind of threw me off a bit because I'm having control issues. All right. Now, my friends and I were talking the other day about lifestyle choices, right? They like to live life, like by taking one big bite out of it, right? But like you take Piranha, and what they like to do is they get a bunch of friends together, and go at it a little bit at a time, one at a time, hit after hit, just not stop that way. What do you think is the best approach and why?
I believe that you take small bites at a time because that's the only way we get through the whale. That's how piranhas do it. And the
Okay,
reason why is because it'll, especially when you have a big task to do, that's the only
Yeah.
thing you do is take small bites at a time.
Okay. And Fierce, what do you think? Which way is the better way? To take small bites with a bunch of your friends or just take one big bite all for yourself? What do you think?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd say take a big bite and then share it. Like, how does that
Good share. You
sound?
heard that, everybody?
Nice.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, those are our answers. So we're going to take a moment. Here we go, everybody. Take a moment to think about which volunteer's answer you like the best because we're going to be locking out our votes in 3, in 2. You know what? You know what we're going to do? Hang on. All right. Squeaky Eye, let me ask you something. Why do you think you
Yo.
deserve to live more than Fierce?
Oh, because I'm not as tasty as he is.
You're not as tasty. Okay. And Fierce, why
Not
do you
at
think
all.
you deserve to live more than Squeaky Eye?
I don't.
You don't. Oh, look at that. Trump's on bringing the best and worst of humanity. All right. Well, why should the audience vote for you then?
I don't know. Like, because I already fed. Well, actually, no.
Come
vote
on,
for
man, it's
him.
like your life
I'm
depends on
gonna
this.
feed the sharks.
Okay. All right. So he's committed to his fate, everybody. Look at that resolve. That's admirable. All right, everybody. Take a moment to think of which volunteer you like the best because we are going to lock out our votes in 3, in 2, in 1. Voting is now closed. Let's see how we did, everybody. Looks like Fierce. Let me ask you something here. Does anybody know where you are?
Oh no.
Not really. No.
Really? Okay. Well, nobody that's going to say press charges or anything like that, right?
No.
All right.
Why?
All right. So give me a good scream as you meet my friend Melvin. Now, you've
Oh,
already met
not
Buster,
again.
but there's
Not
enough-
again.
there's
Oh,
enough
my
left
Gideon.
of you. Here you go.
Bye.
Have fun. Seriously enjoyed having you, and so did Melvin. And everybody, please remember, that's just seasoning. All right, now let's see here. Squeaky Eye, what we're going to do is we're going to take down your glass enclosure here. All right, and what I'd like you to do is come on down here so we can take a picture of you with the prize here, one of your prizes. And, you know, if you face me, go ahead and stand in front of that mug there and face me. Oh, we can take it there. Let's get the audience behind you. Back up just a little bit. There you go. All right, now look right at me. There. Now, audience can help out here. Everybody throw up as many emojis as you can. We're try to get a good picture here. All right, and we're going to count down from 3, and everybody yell out, "It's Shark." Shark time. There we go, everybody.
Shark time.
Nothing? Really? I'm the
Shark
only one?
time.
Okay. There we go. Very good. All right. Now, what we're going to do is the way we typically enter events is we usually take everybody flying at the Ravenhall Flight Academy, but we also lately have been taking you guys out to check out our Shark Time showcase. So the prizes that we have on offer, if you want to inspect them up close, you can. Now, Squeaky Eye, you're going to get a friend request from Sharky himself in about a day or so. And if you accept this friend request, shortly after, you're going to receive your prize kit, which is a 12-piece aquarium-themed world-building kit, and also the mug that's right behind you there. Okay, so let's take a moment to go check that out, everybody. What we're going to do is we're going to take down the blockers here if you guys want to inspect the stage and all that kind of fun stuff. All right, everybody come on up here. I'm going to extend the bridges here.
Question.
And let's play some music as we head on out.
My question.
There we go.
Where can I view
Question,
this
what's your
video?
question? You
How can I
check
view
it
the
out on
video
YouTube
that you
channel
just-
is at Ravenhall Labs. You do a search for Ravenhall Labs and you'll
Oh,
find
okay.
us. All right,
neat.
you'll find us there. And the video will go up in about a month or so, except it's going to have some, editing because of, that thing that happened. Just saying. All right, everybody. Well, everybody head on out. If you go up this ramp here to that blue light, all right, we're going to head on over to the Shark Time Showcase. So come on out and join me, everybody. Let's go on up here. There we go. Let's head on out, everybody.